I attended Federal Government Girls College, Abuloma. So Abuloma is a town in Port Harcourt. If you've never been there before, it's near Modakat. When I got to class, there were 100 girls in my class. At the time I went to school, secondary school, everybody went to go to Federal Government Girls College. So my class, there were plenty girls. And as soon as I entered the class, I disappeared because I was in a room full of people with personality. They were always talking, shouting, fighting, playing. And at that time, I would just be content to watch them as they were all talking, playing, shouting, screaming. So I spent most of my time watching them. I was never an active person. In fact, if you ask people if I went to FGC Abuloma, they know Stephanie will be. Some of them will tell you I don't know that person because I was always quiet. In access to an oil company, I can't remember now because there were so many oil companies in Port Harcourt, so I can't remember which one in particular. But they came to the school to ask us to do a competition. I read it, but I wasn't really interested. And so last minute, I decided to go and do the competition. I sat for it. The results came out. They said I was the best person in the entire region. And so we moved to the next stage of the competition. In the next stage, we had to do a debate and talk about something about the environment. While I was there with the microphone to give my speech, voices kept coming up in my head. Look at all these people that you're competing with. You think you're the best? They told you you're the best and you believe it. They just set you up. There's nothing you're going to do here. You cannot say anything special here. These people are all better than you. You better hurry up, drop this microphone, and get out of this place. And so, I was in front of my judges, and I started shaking. The environment, the environment. I quickly finished my presentation, and I ran out. I went to sit down. When the results came, the people that they picked, note, I said people, so it wasn't just one person. The people that they picked, they went to represent Nigeria in the United Nations Youth Conference. I lost that opportunity. And of course, I was like, it's not for me. What is for me will be for me. Nobody can take it away. But then the oil company woman came back to the school to look for me because she said I was still the best. They had already earmarked my name to go to this country. But when they saw me speak, they were like, this girl can't do it all. This girl cannot speak. She cannot present herself. Like, we have to remove her name. So she came back to tell me that I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to take that opportunity. But I lost out because of fear. Before I continue my story, I want to start by thanking the leadership of this conference for inviting me. I don't take it for granted. I'm very humbled, and thank you so much. I also want to thank you. You're still here. I know that time is fast spent. And thank you for staying. But beyond that, my intention today is to get you to break up with fear. Because fear does not have any good thing. It doesn't give you anything. The only thing that you keep seeing is that you keep losing opportunities. Because it's an endless ocean out there. You already know that. There's no doubt. But what is stopping you from getting there is just this fear. The girl from my school that went to this country, I think it was Paris, when she came back, her accent changed. She started speaking Fone. And of course, when I looked at her, I said, before, anger, jealousy. But whose fault was it? Whose fault? It was mine. I had an opportunity and I lost it. And you know, many times the way fear grips you is that you're not even aware that you're afraid. You're not even aware. You will just be using spiritual lingo. I will do it in the fullness of time. You know, if I ask you how far with this thing, you come up with one long scripture. We are hiding behind things and words. I'll tell you about how I realized I was a very fearful person. Still in Abuloma, they call us, we had assembly. You know, we used to do these weekly assemblies. You do it in your school, weekly assemblies, where you will line up like this. So I was in weekly assembly. And that particular day, they were announcing best students, so top 3 students. A company came to our school to come and give out prizes to the top 3 students. While I was standing in the assembly ground, they called my name. I was there. Stephanie, go now. Go, go. You know, it's assembly ground, so there are plenty of girls lined up, pushing you to go. Go, go, go. I said, no, no, no. I was shaking because I could not believe it was me they were calling. Maybe they made a mistake. How will I stand up and walk to the stage to come and collect my prize? How? What if I fall down? What if my skirt tears? What, you know, all sorts of things were going around in my mind. And that's how I stood there. I didn't go and collect that prize. I'm telling you, fear, it seems so stupid now. When I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, how could this have happened to me? But that's what's happening till now. You are seeing that opportunity. It's an endless ocean. You know it already. You can see it. But because of fear, you stand still like this. You can't move. You keep giving excuses. And do you know that I didn't think anything was wrong what I was doing there? I was standing there until a teacher in front of us said, what a timid girl. When she said it, I said, am I timid? And it was the first time I realized that I had a problem. And so that's how fear is. You might not even know that you're afraid. You're coming up with excuses. You're always busy. You have reasons, legit reasons. Legit. If anybody asks you, why haven't you done this thing? You have a good reason why you haven't done it. And you're not aware that is fear. So now I want you to take 5 minutes, not even 5, 1 minute. Just get a pen and a paper. Or you can use your phone. You can use your phone. Number 1 question I want you to answer today. What is that thing you want to do? What is that thing you want to do? That big thing. You haven't yet done it, but it's in your heart like this. It's in your heart. You want to do it. Number 2, why haven't you done it? Why haven't you done it? Show of hands if you wrote fear. Show of hands if you wrote fear. Fantastic. Because if you don't know that you have a problem, we can't solve that problem. So the first thing is to identify it. Let's pinpoint it. What is really going on? So good. Great. Thank you for that. You've identified it. I'll tell you another story. This time I had gotten to the university. I went to Covenant University. And when I was in school, I used to make accessories. Beads, wires, chain. I used to do accessories. And it was a hobby. I liked it. I was doing it. Some of my friends were patronizing it. I was just doing it. No big deal. It was something that was blossom was on the side. One day, my classmate came to my room and asked me about my accessories business. Stephanie, tell me about how you started. Where do you get this thing from? You are so creative. Hey, you are so creative. The next semester, this girl started her own business, selling accessories. She turned her room into a factory. Anytime you go, you see her, making accessories. When she finishes making all the accessories, she will go from door to door, knocking on those doors, selling accessories. You know, I went to Covenant. And Covenant, we used to have all these like general assemblies, chapel service, everybody will gather. So when you're going to chapel service like this, all the girls are wearing accessories. Ha! My God. I looked at her. You copied me. You stole from me. You know, I was angry. But you know, that girl did not do anything wrong. She saw an endless ocean. In this campus, there are 2,000 women, 3,000 women. If I sell my accessories to 10% of them, so I'm inviting you to join the Fearless Gang. Everything you've written down on your list today, let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. Because fear is not going to give you anything. It will not bring you any joy. All it will do is that it will bring you envy, jealousy, anger. In fact, you won't even, the way it works, you won't even know when it starts radiating. You will see the person on Instagram, you just hiss, or you block the person. Look, if you see people on Instagram and you get angry, it's envy, it's jealousy. If you are pursuing your own, you'll be happy for other people. So please, let's do it. Let's go and do it. So I'm going to say it 3 times. 3 times. Because this thing I'm asking you to do is not easy. The voices in your head will not disappear. The negative beliefs will not disappear. Tomorrow, after all these lights and Jim is gone, who wants to be fearless? Come and get away there. It's going to come. But I want you to open your mouth. You have to open your mouth and say it out loud. I give myself the permission to be fearless. I give myself the permission to be fearless. I'm going to do it one more time. But this time, you have to do it with passion, anger. Because sometimes to shut the voice, you have to scream louder than the voice. So let's say this one last time. I